Oh my God. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. Every match is just heartache. It's absolute heartache. Look, under the circumstance, I'm absolutely delighted with the 3 points. It's not how I wanted. I wanted more style. I wanted more convincing manner of winning, but Conor Gallagher had other plans. Conor Gallagher had other plans. Look, let's talk about the positives first. We'll talk about the negatives down the track. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, kudos to each and every one of us. Kudos to Chelsea Football Club. 3 points, 3 points in the bag. Needed it badly. Needed to beat Brighton. Um, Brighton, we all know, very very good footballing, club. They're a very good side, but we got to show them who the boss is. We have to show them who the boss is, and I'm not going to say that we actually gone out there and showed who the boss is, because, in all honesty, we had our backs against the wall, but we still picked up the 3 points, very crucial. They're ahead of us in the table, so we needed to pick up that 3 points. And now it sets us up nicely against Man United, who dropped points this weekend. So hopefully we can go to Manchester in a few days' time and get a victory from there as well, and really start squeezing in and covering that gap. But look, starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, not much surprise. The only surprise probably Cole Palmer not starting, and we all know what happened over there. It apparently picked up a particular knock during training session. I think it might have been yesterday or maybe day before, and hence, we wanted to take the precaution and have him on the bench. I just feel that if we are being cautious about that, why is he even in the bench? But look, glad it's not that serious, that he can still be in the bench, and hopefully we can nurture that, and by the time Manchester United game comes around, he can be fully fit and start for us. It's very important that he starts for us, because when I talk about the negatives, you'll hear why, because some of the attackers I'm not really happy about. But in terms of the positives, look, 2-0 up, fantastic. We had great energy, great intensity to start the particular match. And sometimes, you can have the energy, you can have the intensity, but you may still not play well. We looked a bit chaotic, we looked a bit erratic, even before we scored the goals and even after we scored the goals. But sometimes you have to rely on these set pieces. This is why it's so important to make sure the set pieces are counted for. And that's exactly what we did in this particular match. A couple of corners, some really good corners, which took a little bit of a flick. First one, Buddy Schill, actually very nice overhead pass for Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, we'll get to that very soon. Sensational Enzo Fernandez, in this match. Not just the goals, but of course, the passing, the level of passing that he was doing from midfield was sensational to watch. Was relieving us from a lot of stress. So Enzo Fernandez gets the header. Second one, similarly as well, from the corner. I think it was Nicholas Jackson once again flicked it, and Levi Colwill was there to get that goal. And then, ladies and gentlemen, after 2-0 up, I don't know what happened, but we stayed chaotic and erratic all throughout the first half. But after being 2-0 up, we kind of just went a little bit reserved. But kudos to Brighton as well. They were on top of us pretty much all throughout that particular game, obviously more so after the red card. I have to say, the way they scored their first goal and their second goal as well, I don't think we could have done any much more. I don't think we could have done anything more, to be honest. Brilliant way they built up the play, led to their first goal from that Bonanot or whoever his name is. Fantastic, way to take that shot, and great finish from them. I don't really think Levi Colwill could have done too much, but obviously the goal's coming from his end. So he's got to take some form of little blame in that. But overall, to be honest, that was just a fantastically clinical finish from Brighton. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the absolute brain snap from Conor Gallagher. Like, unbelievable brain snap from Conor Gallagher, which completely ruined us. And look, I know we're talking about positives, and it's very difficult to continue talking about positives and not talk about this incident. I think we need to talk about this incident in isolation. I know we could have touched upon this in the negatives, but I need to talk about this right now because it just flows with the particular the way the match was going. Conor Gallagher, ladies and gentlemen, captain captain of our team. Do you know what I mean? And once again, the discipline. Where is the discipline at Chelsea Football Club? The amount of cards. I'm just looking at this now. Conor Gallagher picked up his first yellow card, 31st match, and from the get-go, Conor Gallagher looked like an animal that just got unleashed. Conor Gallagher was not focused. He was just there to just release the energy, run around everywhere. He wanted to take everything that happened against Newcastle. He just wanted to take it out against Brighton today. But none of them was measured. His aggression was not measured. 31st minute, ladies and gentlemen, he gets a yellow card, and by 45th minute, he got a red card. And honestly, that put us in immense trouble. Immense trouble. At 2-0 up, we're at that point 2-1. Still, pretty like we're still in the game, of course. Obviously, be dangerous. 2-1, Brighton any moment can score another one, but it just makes it even more difficult with your captain, supposed captain for that match, getting himself red card. And the tackle he made on Billy Gilmore, he didn't even get the ball. Nowhere near was he on the ball. Absolutely swiped him. And a complete foolery, complete foolishness. And now he gets himself suspended, and maybe rightly so. Now maybe we can think about a midfield without Conor Gallagher. He almost ruined that match for us. Left the entire team to face in the second half, the entire 45 minutes, with a man down. And kudos to Chelsea Football Club to be able to keep Brighton away for that entire half. It was mad. It was mad. So going back to the positives, look, massive shout out to Desasi, all the defenders and the goalkeeper. Desasi was immense defending performance from Desasi, immense defensive performance from Silva, Badiashile. Robert Sanchez was also unbelievable in the second half. Some of the saves he was making, brilliant. First half was a little bit dodgy. Second half, definitely, Robert Sanchez was unbelievable. But Axel Desasi was the standout in defense. Another positive, as I said, Enzo Fernandez. Besides that, I don't think anyone else. The defenders, definitely Levi Colwill, Silva, Badiashile, Desasi stand out. You got Robert Sanchez and Enzo Fernandez. Besides that, I don't really think there were too many other positives, Not too many other positives. Besides that, it was a lot of ill discipline once again. One of them is Caicedo. Caicedo, second half, almost like Conor Gallagher. Chaotic. It almost looked like he wanted to get red carded. He got a yellow card, and then he was searching for the second one. Absolutely chaotic. Nicholas Jackson, again, that was poor from Nicholas Jackson, that match. Very, very poor. Raheem Sterling, poor. Poor, both of them, Jackson and Raheem Sterling, equally poor together. Mudryk, in all honesty, gets the penalty for the third goal. Very crucial penalty. So, big up to him for that. But besides that, and one shot in the first half, Mudryk was nowhere to be seen as well. Our attackers, we've got to do better. We've got to do better. We've already talked about, Conor Gallagher, Caicedo as well. I don't think that was great. Enzo Fernandez was the standout. Enzo Fernandez was the standout in midfield. As I said, the ill discipline. Look at all the yellow cards. Look at all the yellow cards we picked up. Badiashile, yellow card. Enzo Fernandez, yellow card. Robert Sanchez, yellow card. And obviously Conor Gallagher with a double yellow with the red. We have to look into this. Why are we picking up so many yellow cards? But look, fantastic second half display. That's a massive positive. The way we defended, the way we, kept Brighton quiet to a certain degree. Brighton didn't really create too many clear-cut chances. Not that I can remember. Obviously, really good free kick goal from João Pedro. Besides that, there were moments, obviously, Mitoma, when he came on, he was cutting in, cutting out. He was looking dangerous, but nothing that really was creating a great danger for us. I mean, this is a huge positive for me in the second half. Under the circumstance, we did well, the way we defended. The other negative I want to talk about is the refereeing. The refereeing was mad. 10 minutes in stoppage time, which ended up going for 15. And right at the end, Levi Colwill, as you can see in the ticker, clearly hit his head, and the referee actually gave a penalty. And VAR is the one that told him to overturn it. I didn't know what was going on in the last 10 to 15 minutes. I had no idea what was going on. I think Pochettino with his substitutions, Caicedo is one he probably could have done in the second half. He didn't. Armando Broja came on. I don't know what impact he did. I don't think he made too much impact. Cole Palmer was a good substitution. I think he was decent as soon as he came on. A couple of nice little plays that he did. Ian Martin was actually working very hard. I'm very, very surprised that Ian Martin doesn't see more games. I thought he probably would have played on the left side today. Ian Martin actually was a very good substitution, and he doubled up on that right side on Mitoma. So look, overall, ladies and gentlemen, under the circumstance, good performance, but overall, we've got to improve. We have to improve. We have to. 11v11, we were actually getting slaughtered by Brighton. Once again, Brighton had all the ball. They weren't really doing much with it before they scored their first goal. Lovely goal from Bonanetto, or however you pronounce his name. But we have to improve. And of course, the disciplinary issues that we have, these are certain things we got to improve on. And moving into the Man United game, they're up for grabs. Man United are up for grabs. We should be looking at 3 points against them. If we just stay a little bit more focused, a little bit more disciplined, and our attackers come on, switch on, I think we can do some damage. But look, big up for 3 points. I think now we're on 10th, just ahead of Brentford, and let's just keep working on this. Keep picking up the wins. Let's not have any more hiccups. The last thing I want to see is now go to Man United and get absolutely pammed. I don't want to see that. So yeah, big up to the defenders, Desasi, Buddy Shield, Silva, Colwell, Robert Sanchez, and of course Enzo Fernandez. All the unnecessary heat Enzo Fernandez was seeing all throughout this particular week. Unnecessary. Enzo Fernandez showed. Lovely goal. Header goal in the beginning. He had a couple of other opportunities as well, crashing into the box. Nicely taken penalty as well. And big up to Enzo Fernandez to be able to just grab the ball and just go for it. I thought maybe Sterling would be going for that. So big up to Enzo Fernandez stepping up, knowing that he missed previously in the earlier parts of the season. So he slots that away. And overall, I think he had a very, very good game. 1 or 2 odd passes here and there, but that's going to happen. But he was immense in midfield. So yeah, look, we move on to the next game. 3 points, and at least we have something to cheer on for until the Man United match starts. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought about that particular match. Comment below as we move forward to the Manchester United match now. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya.